Good day and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob and I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining me. In our most recent post, we explored what we can do to enhance our resilience. We've been working on this from every angle. We're trying to train resilient responses to stress. And the specific stressor that we were looking at would be what you dread most, the most dreaded circumstance that you just want to avoid or resist at all costs. We went right into the heart of that. My guess is that if you participated fully in those previous two exercises, um, my guess is that you probably felt some relief. And also, I want to admit this, I doubt that you experienced that somehow the dread magically disappeared. I don't believe that resilience really is about magic. But I do at the same time see how it is that by our practicing these skills that we've been learning here together at your Vitality Project, skills that help us to calm our minds and our bodies, that we can find a little bit of give, a little bit of breathing space, a little wiggle room, even under the worst of our worries, our anxieties, and yes, even our dread. So I'm hoping that you found this useful. I think the key here is that every time that we run into a situation that triggers our red alert brain, is that over time we're training a new response, a new reflex, where we remember that while we may not be able to change the situation that triggered that red alert brain, we do have flexibility, we do have options, oftentimes, in terms of our ability to move in the direction of resting brain, to move out of red alert brain into resting brain. That we do have an option. We do have options to address that. So I'm not promising a miracle cure. There's no erasing of pain here. There's no somehow miraculously bypassing the consequences of goals that we haven't met or responsibilities that we haven't kept. I'm not talking about washing all of that away. But I am suggesting, in fact, I'm guaranteeing if you're willing to implement these practices, increasing peace of mind, even acceptance underneath the storms and the disappointments and the stressors of our day-to-day lives, that we can find peace. For today, as we wind up this particular unit on addressing managing our emotions, particularly difficult emotions, let's do something simple and something kind to ourselves, okay? I want to suggest that we take 10 minutes to breathe. That's it. Simply 10 minutes to breathe in slowly, mindfully, setting aside thoughts and feelings as they arise, and focusing on just the simple, basic sensations of breathing to allow ourselves to open into this, to center our minds and our bodies in the breath. You know, the ancient Hebrews in the Hebrew Bible or the Old Testament, they spoke of ruach. That's the Hebrew word that's picked up in the New Testament that was written in ancient Greek. The word there is pneuma, as in pneumatic with a P, pneumatic. So whether it's ruach or pneuma, both of these terms referred to breath. The ancient Hebrews, the ancient Greeks referred to breath, and it's translated in the Hebrew Bible and in the Christian New Testament as spirit. And so the word for breath equals the word for spirit. And that gets us close to what we're talking about here. We're really looking, in fact, our contemporary word, inspiration, comes from spirit, from spiritus, from breath. To be inspired is to breathe in this ruach, this pneuma, this breath, this spirit. And that's really what we're talking about. We're talking about breathing in, inspiring, literally inspiring, on our way to a more peaceful and hopefully more resilient way of being for all of us. That's the wish. So I wish you well with these 10 minutes of grace, and we'll be back. I want to thank you for joining me here today. We'll be back for our next unit. Come back and join me again soon. Good luck with the exercise. Please stay safe, be well, and I'll see you soon.